Welcome
Hello.
to this podcast called As We Digress that I made with my dearly beloved sister Mpho Mokoena.
Hello.
I am Kamohelo Mokoena.
Hello.
And this is our first episode. And our topic today, because we are going right into it, because
Let's jump in inside.
Let's just jump in.
We are just jumping, okay?
We are swimming with the sharks.
I just want to say that I don't know what the topics are.
She'll never know for any of the upcoming.
You'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. with the upcoming topics, she'll never know. For this for this first season,
Okay.
maybe for the second season, she'll come up with the topics, and I'll just set up. But setup is very complicated, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm a leave.
As dynamic. Setup is dynamic.
As dynamic for me, yes.
Okay.
So the topic that I've chosen today is, what makes you angry? Wait. What makes you angrier than it should?
Well, that's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
And because I've been doing a lot of law of attraction readings and listening to a lot of things and practicing a lot about what you attract, what you think of the most you get back. Before I started doing that, and even now, I think in my practice, I realized that what makes me upset is people is people not being kind to each other. Just negative stuff. That makes me upset because genuinely I'm a positive person. And so what I've learned is that when you're focusing on the negative, that's what you'll always get back. However, if you focus on the positive stuff, you'll get it back. What's something that makes you mad than it should? What's that for you?
Oh, for me,
I just want to make a point. What is it that for you?
Oh, for me, it's definitely when I go to the toilet and the seat is up. I don't understand. There's
Crazy.
In this house that we live in, because I live with my sister, Mpho, and I live with my mom and my dad.
Okay.
There are 3 women and there's 1 male. Okay? It's not that difficult. Put the seat down. That's all.
Here's my follow-up question. Do you realize that most times that's your problem? You go to the bathroom and you're the one who finds it up. Because we're not complaining about it.
Yeah, maybe it's
exactly,
you
it's the love attraction.
Maybe it's because for me it's also cleanliness. Because when I go into the bathroom, I wipe the seat first, then I do my business, then I wipe it off, and then I close it. Because for me, it's you're letting out all these germs now. Now it's extra open.
I also like to
it's
have
open. The toilet seat is up, and then the actual that second part is up as well. So you're just telling the germs, come on in. It's free here.
Okay, but answer the question.
The question is not valid.
The question is very valid. Do you find
valid.
it at most times? Do you find it down or do you find it up?
Because it's 3 to 1, so I mostly find it down. But what I mean is the toilet seat itself, the toilet closer. I don't know what it's called. It's mostly up, even for you when you guys leave the toilet. Even when you guys leave the toilet.
Oh, you mean the whole toilet thing? The whole, not when men pee. There's the one, the thin one, then there's the thicker one, then there's just the base.
It makes me angrier than it should when both are up. But when one is up, I feel frustrated. When both are up, it makes me angrier than it actually should.
So which one do you find most? Do you find it up, or do you find it find it fully up, or do you find it half up? I love the fact we said half up. We took it down. Half down.
Mostly I find it half up.
Okay.
But then let's say 7 out of the 10 times that he goes to the bathroom during the day, it will be up.
Yeah, it's the law of attraction. That's how the law
What
of
am I attracting?
You're attracting what you don't like most.
But I don't talk about it though.
Yeah, but you're thinking about it. Remember that we are vibrational people. We are vibrational beings. What I mean by that is that everything is a vibration. So your sense, you're sensing, you're tasting, your whole senses. I need to. How many senses do we have? Like 5 or something. The senses.
We have 5.
Not past tense, bitch. Okay. The tense. We have 5, right? So every one of those things is it's a molecule. Everything, even the thing that you're sitting on right now, is a molecule. Everything is made up of molecules and atoms and all those wonderful things. So it's a vibration. Auditory, it's a vibration. Everything is a vibration. So whatever in it that you're thinking a lot about comes up, whether you're speaking about it or not, because more intensely it's about how you feel, especially because you use the word. What did you use? What is the question? Something you hate the most?
No, Angrier.
Angry. Fact. Here's a fact. I learned that it's better to be angry than to be depressed. Because because
you're letting out all those emotions, you are dealing with them in that moment. You're depressed, you just keep it inside, locked key, throw it away. It's just like, and I'll never open this box ever again.
You're actually feeling. That's like that's what humans were created, for, to feel, because we have all this vast amount of feelings.
We are cultural animals. I learned that in psychology.
Okay, explain the term.
Just know that we are cultural animals. We are more complex than other animals in the world.
Because we can feel and we can make decisions based on the feelings, on the preferences that we, on our preferences. So we choose based on our preferences. What we don't know, and going back to being vibrational beings, is that you can choose just to focus on the feelings that feel good, on the things, on the preferences that feel good, and then those things will bring you more of the things that you like. That's actually something that I learned. So imagine if you just start small, and that's the thing, we like to go general. Like every day, every time I go to the toilet, I find it fully closed. But if it doesn't feel true to you, then it's not gonna happen. But if you just go general and say, I like the feeling of going to the bathroom when it's half down. It's less, it feels more real, most of the time. Then I'll go to the bathroom and it's half. It feels more like the reality. Just focusing on that will bring you to a lighter mood, feeling better about the situation.
I decided not to fight, because when I don't do something that he doesn't like, he makes all those noise, but honestly you could just do it yourself. that's what I thought. Like, even if I find it up, I'll just be like, what, maybe I find it up because I have to find it up. Maybe it's telling me to slow the hell down.
That's depression though.
No, because when you're going to the bathroom, you're going with that quickness, wipe. Maybe when I find it all the way up, I'm supposed to go, okay, let me slow down, then wipe. And maybe it's nice. making me also see, the toilet's actually quite dirty. Let me just go. And because we don't put the toilet seat all the way up unless so we're cleaning. Yeah.
Oh, but that's a good way to also look at it. That's so beautiful. That's a positive way to look at it.
So it's helping me.
It helps exactly. No, it's helping you to slow down within your day. Do you understand? Yeah, it's helping you to slow down.
Because I'll be standing there for a good minute. I'm like, this toilet seat is up.
I'll tell you.
It's up. He's the only male. Why is it up? I always think that. Then I'm like, you know what? It's not gonna help me when I get angry and frustrated, because he's still gonna leave it up. Let me just put it down, wipe it, do whatever I need to do. There's absolutely no need for me to be angry over such a thing. I need to move on with my life. There are other things that I need to focus on. That test that's going to be beating me tomorrow. I need to go do it.
But now you're just focusing focusing on the same frequency. You need to change the
moving my frequency. I'm moving it.
You are moving it to something that still is worse though for you.
Yeah, but it's not making
you are
me
moving
angry.
it. And the other thing is making you what?
It's making me stressed. But those but I'm moving moods and I'm moving.
That's a good thing though. You're moving your mood.
Yes.
I agree with you. Move your mood. It's always better
and I'll
to
work on
get off that disc.
Yes, I'll work on from then I can now I've learned how to move my mood. I'll from one mood to another, I'll learn how to move my mood from negative to positive. It takes slow steps.
But it's the steps that count, you know. That's good. I like that. That's good. Yeah. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we have some time for another topic.
It's like 10 minutes in.
Another topic that I have is what are the 2 biggest lessons you've learned from your previous relationship?
Oh, it's a good question. I absolutely love it. Must I go first?
Yes, you can. Because I've never been in a relationship.
Last, but anyway, okay. That's
high school doesn't count. I don't
you don't know
how it is. I don't recognize high school relationships.
Then what must I answer?
Don't lie.
Okay. That's true. Okay, wait.
Why are you lying? Who the hell set up your surprise birthday party?
But I think everything counts. That's like for me, I feel like it's like a Twitter thing, but it doesn't matter when you really started because everything was meant to teach you something. So for me, the biggest thing that I've learned is that focus on how you feel, because how you feel is the most important thing. We have emotional regulators. We have like a guidance system, right? And how you feel is like important, and how to explain this is like it will show you, it will help you navigate through what you actually want. It will get you to that point like, okay, I actually want this and this and this. And when you're in a situation where you don't feel good about it, it's not where did I learn about this? It's not, and how do I feel about it? It's not like, it's about, how do I put this in normal wording? Clearly and
layman
succinctly.
terms.
Like succinctly, vibrationally, in a good way.
Yeah,
right?
English.
You know, it's about
the systematically.
What I learned, okay, through everything that I went through, how to be able to discern what I want and what I don't want. And now it's about what I do want, what I want to give and want to receive, and how I want to feel within that space. That's very important for me. Because, you know, this is why people always say, yeah, but you know, that person really loved me a lot, Mara, I didn't feel good about it. And it's never about the other person, it really is about you.
No, today we were watching The Buzz on 173 Honey. And this girl was saying, you know, this guy really, he does me good, you know, he adores me, he loves me, he listens to me, but on a intimate level, like, I'm not feeling it at all. So like, should I go, should I stay? Girl, you are still there. If you don't feel like, you know, if intimacy is a big thing for you, why aren't you?
What intimacy though? Like, define it.
Intimacy as in like the boom boom pow.
Okay.
She said the boom boom pow, I don't feel it. But hey, my ex on the side, bad boy, you know, he used to give me the thing. So she was asking the panel, what should she do? But Ed, don't you think as she was typing out this message that she already knew the decision that she wanted to take?
I guess she did know the decision that she wanted to make. She just wanted other people's opinions.
Wanted confirmation.
Yeah, she wanted other people's opinions. But go on based on
how you feel. Yeah.
And also, that doesn't mean that it's the other person's fault, you know?
It's not the other person's fault.
Exactly. It's like, let's say maybe she's doing the boom boom with this person, right? Sex. Let's just put it out there. Okay, for us to use boom boom.
This is our friendly, a family-friendly podcast. She decided to add
I'll just beep it out.
Please, I'm too young to be hearing such words.
But you heard it on honey.
No, they said intimacy.
Okay, but that's the thing. You need to define what it is.
I know.
Okay? People need to define what it is, and there's absolutely let me put it in a positive manner. It's okay to be sexually active with someone you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, but she felt comfortable with this man. But she said, this man gives me the world. This man even wants me to move in with him. He said he's ready to take us to the next level.
Okay, man.
But the boom boom pow, I cannot.
That's the point I was trying to make as we digress. The point I was making is that...
Is this only your first lesson?
First lesson about what?
The one... But I asked you about 2 lessons that you've learned. The 2 biggest lessons.
I just put everything into one go because it all means the same thing.
Okay.
It all means the same thing. Yeah, okay. We're gonna digress. And I'm saying Uti. Okay. The feeling maybe she might be getting, I'm now assuming, because I didn't watch the whole thing, is because her feelings, her focus is on something else. Her focus is somewhere else. So yes, it's a good thing for her to feel the way she's feeling right now. It's a good thing because it's telling of where her focus is. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So her decision it's up to her. However, this is what I've learned with different people, right? Just in J on any topic. So yes, you feel like, okay, I'm not intimate with this person. It's not about that actual person. It always is about you. It's not that they're not doing anything. So maybe it's not even about the ex. She needs to take a step and be like, okay, what are the feelings that are resonating inside of me? Because she might go back to the ex and find that the intimacy is not the same. Facts.
Yeah, that's true. She's basing her assumptions about her ex used to give it to her good, and thinking that if she goes back, she'll still get it good on her past memories and past experiences. But really, maybe really, you know, maybe really.
Not even the guy. It's about you. That's the thing about intimacy.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What you're saying is what I'm saying. Okay. Why are we fighting?
We're not fighting. We're getting to clarity. We're clarifying.
Please, ma'am, calm down. Calm down, ma'am.
We're clarifying what you mean and what I mean. Yes.
So what she was wanting on the show was confirmation from the panel if she should stay or if she should leave the relationship.
However, you're saying that she already knows the answer by asking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she knows her own feelings. If you type out something, today I went to school and I got an F. But I feel like the next test I will do better because I did this, this, and this. But what do you guys think? You've already typed it out. You've already seen how you want it to go.
You've already set the intention. So what other people say really doesn't matter. It depends on, of course, the context of what you say. Yes.
Yeah. And how much you put, how much emphasis you put on other people's decisions on your decision. Does that make sense? I'm not speaking proper English.
No, it makes sense. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. You're saying that how much you believe in that thing you're saying, because someone might read that and say, if someone says, yeah, you're gonna fail the next test, but if I believe I'm gonna pass, I'm gonna disregard it. Yes. But if someone says you're gonna fail that test,
then you're gonna be like, oh, I really am gonna fail that test.
And you believe, yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, and that's what you're saying.
We're saying the same thing going back. Yeah, I was still digressing, but you came back.
the train was coming back.
The train came back. You put it back. Yeah, that's the. Well, how did we get here? But that's the lesson that I learned.
What was the lesson that you learned?
The lesson that I learned is that it's about how you feel
in the relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
your feelings are as important to you as are the relationship's feelings. And you guys,
you're co-creating.
Yeah, you guys are one. So it's not his feelings and your feelings. Well, it is, but it's also the relationship's feelings.
Because the relationship is made out of two people, right? It's made out of both of you. Yes. Yeah. Now I was also listening to a lady, and she was saying that with both of you in a relationship, you speak into existence, and you feel yourself and that other person have these views that even if they are different, you can say, what is it that we're co-creating together? Like, okay, we don't agree on this thing. What is the actual middle point? And the middle, I don't even think it's a compromise. I just think it's creating. Maybe compromise is a way that we put it now that we understand that's the frequency. But for me, I always feel like compromise sounds like a sacrifice.
I'm giving up something, a trade-off.
Yeah, it always feels like a trade-off. But when I say we're co-creating, I mean it's long-standing and it's sustainable, and our kids are gonna, be involved in it, and our kids' and our kids. When I say co-creating, I really mean like we build something and just in the paper, not even paper mache. Build a
I almost thought you were about to say Peppa Pig.
No, Peppa Pig.
I thought you were gonna go to Peppa Pig, and I was going to wholeheartedly agree with you. Like, Peppa Pig, co-creating Peppa Pig. I'm so glad you said Peppa Mache.
Peppa Mache. That's because I was thinking of Peppa Mache today. I have like, what do people do with the promotional papers, the silky paper? What do? You can't use it for fire because, quite frankly,
do you want to make Peppa Mache?
Yeah, like a Peppa Mache house or something.
Don't you need glue for that?
Bowls.
Who's going to paint that?
Marangiti, it's just for fun. We're allowed to have fun in life with these papers, clearly, because they can't be used to burn fire.
Yeah, but I guess those papers are used for to circle and see your promotions. It's not for burning really.
Marake, mina ngifuna ukuyenza ma promotion. I want to use it for something else. So what can you use it for?
I don't know. I think in art class we've never used the silky papers.
Cause it's what do you use it for?
We'll check together, but we need glue.
Yeah,
we'll make a big ass head and then give it to Baba on Father's Day.
Maybe we'll make
let's make something for Father's Day.
Because we haven't done that in a long time.
I'm broke.
He
doesn't want cups
from love.
He doesn't want cups. He doesn't want t-shirts. He said he's too old for that.
All I want to do is just have time.
Yeah.
I want to spend time with my grandkids and eat good food. That's my dad's top 2 favorite things that he wants to do for the rest of his life now.
Yeah, he doesn't like us anymore. He loves us, but he doesn't like us.
That's all he wants to do. That's the intention that he's set in his head. Do you understand? That's so profound.
Have you ever heard
all I want to do is
to a grandkids? Like he's speaking to, I'm not saying they're not people, but I'm saying he's speaking to them like, what are we? Adults.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you just...
He speaks to them like adults. He speaks to them like they can fully comprehend.
Because they can.
Because which is what I like. Like I don't speak to our niece who's 2, but she claims that she's 6.
The youngest one, yeah.
I don't speak to her like, ooh, funya ini, funya makao, shifuna. No, because she's gonna grow up and speak like that. Speak to her like an adult.
She acts like an adult too.
Yeah, like if she pushes me, I'll be like, listen here, you push me, I'll push you back. There are consequences to the actions that you have created.
Okay, girl. Wow.
But you teach them young, but in a way that they will understand. I mean, they are using all these types of technologies, all the types of sounds that they're hearing. They are exposing themselves to things that we as children did not expose ourselves to, and we were not exposed to. So the least that we can do is not dumb them down from whatever they've been consuming up there. Then you want to dumb them down and speak to them like they cannot comprehend.
A very good point. That's such a good point, because we're having that conversation today in the office, and we're saying that Mina as a millennial, I didn't really have to, adapt.
Are you sure you're a millennial?
I'm pretty sure I am. I didn't have to adapt to. Well, I did. I did have to adapt to the technological space, right? The digital
but not
space.
as much as they have to.
Oh, and you didn't have to adapt. You were born within. You were born within it.
No,
you weren't born into you're Generation Z.
Our generation was not flung into all this technology, smartphone, iPhone, all of these things. They only started coming gradually. We had a gradual thing, an iPhone when it was still a brick. We had the Mixit was dying off, but BBM was growing. Things like that.
So you always had to taste to WhatsApp.
We were I'd say test subjects. But now these kids are exposed to everything. TVs that are curved, HD, 4K. What's that thing? What's the thing at the Wi-Fi, internet? What's the thing at the cinema where you can sit and it sprays water and breathe the 4D,
whatever it is.
I've never
seen you use regular gas. They've never used regular gas.
They've always on. Why the hell we going so fucking fast?
This is what did you say? It's a family. Family. What did you call it?
Sex first. I thought it was okay. So things like that. I've never till this day, I am 20 years old and I've never been to 40, and not because I don't have money, but because I feel like that's too much, eh?
No need.
There's no need for all of that. I'm seeing it come to me now that my chair is shaking. Moving. There's water being sprayed.
Oh my goodness. You're actually making such a valid point. It's a very good thing because you're actually teaching them to choose what they expose themselves to. In essence, that's at the end of the day, which is a good thing because there's a lot of stuff you really need, even as an adult now.
It overwhelms you as an adult. Imagine.
That's why meditation is good.
For who?
For everybody. That's why meditation is a good thing. Or let me say, a point in your day or in your weekend where you can just be
calm down.
Because I've been talking to a lot of my friends, and they saying I don't have space to have a life, or I don't have.
Okay.
Seriously.
I'm not laughing, but I'm
I don't have a weekend to myself. A lot of my friends I don't have a weekend to myself.
What are they doing?
My people are working.
They're grinding.
Who's grinder? You better stop it right now.
I'm tired of school. I'm ready to be a housewife. At the age of 20. I don't even like going to the club. I'm ready to marry. Give me the lobola.
Give you the lobola. The phone. Anyway, what I'm saying is to find time to really just relax, because I also feel it,
to wind down,
because you know what, I'm also feeling it in my body, and thank God that I'm feeling it in my body. When I'm going fast, I feel it in my heart, I feel it, I see it in the mistakes that I make. And when I'm at a really good pace, I can feel, and my heart, guys, I can feel it in my heart. When I'm at a good pace, my heart feels calm, my throat feels open. I feel good, and I just feel good, and that's what I want to maintain, and so that's what I focus on. And that's because I take the time out to just relax, because I learned the work is never done. There's they say, you will learn until you die. The work is never done, so you can relax. And not relax and don't do the work you're meant to do in life.
But just take a break. Just breathe.
A few hours will really be a good thing. It's not gonna kill you.
A few hours a day.
Yeah, a few hours a day. A few minutes a day, if you can't do a full hour. Because I do 10 to 15 minutes. and then within the day, within the content that
and that doesn't include going to sleep or preparing to go to sleep.
It does include going to sleep, because when you
or preparing to go to sleep, yes, but not like I'm going to sleep, like I'm sleeping, so that's me winding down. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, it must be a decision, but some people don't make the decision to sleep. But yeah, what I'm saying is between the being awake and being asleep, like in meditation, just calming down, like just being quiet, just shut up. Yeah, just shut up, because in sleep very will shut up.
Not everyone.
Just one shut up.
Some people remember when they sleep. Some
They're
still up, yeah.
But that's a good thing as well. You can't. That's the thing with sleep. With sleep, that's your most restorative state. Your skin restores when it sleeps. Your body restores when it sleeps. Your mind captures more when you sleep.
Listen,
do you know that?
Everything can be cured with the sleep. Do you know that?
No, I agree with you. High five to that. Like
sleep.
Sleep. You actually
you rob someone. Just sleep.
Zozo, I'm not. I don't know
just
about
sleep.
that.
You lost 5,000 rand. Just sleep.
Sleep. So because you know what it allows. It allows you
to have like create more, like to widen your imagination and your creative side, and to let just new things seep through. Because when you're under stress, when you're under depression, when you're under anger, you cannot think clearly, you cannot see clearly. So what do? Sleep.
That's true.
Restores you, gives you a reboot, then you can ding. How may I help you today, ma'am? Be like, brain, I need a solution to this 5,000 rand that I lost. Okay, now that we have rebooted, ma'am, here are the solutions.
That's true.
That you could not see when you were stressed.
They're there.
You just need to sleep.
Be in a state, and you know what sleep does, ne? Sleep gives you like a place of ease. That's all it is. It's allowing you to be able to see the abundance that's around you. That's all that being in it, because sleep is restorative. It's rest, right? That's all it is. It's just rest. So if maybe because I was thinking now, you know, a side effect to having depression is you sleep a lot.
Obviously, too much of a good thing is bad.
A balance is a good thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now that point
has been made.
So, what was I even saying? To be restful, right? So wherever you find rest, some people rest is like, I'm going out for a run, because your mind is not racing at 200 kilometers per millisecond.
People can think while they're running.
Some people can think when they're running. Some people it's just being at rest. It's allowing all the emotions to flow. It's allowing all the thoughts to flow. It's allowing flow. That's it. It's ease, bruh. It's just ease. Uti, I surrender all to you, my Lord. You are just being. It's just being. That's all it is. You are actually allowing yourself to be, regardless if you're stressed or if you're happy or if you're sad or if you're trying to solve something. You're allowing yourself to be, and that's the type of state that meditation gives to you. Back to the point.
And that is our end of the podcast for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode. Love you, be you, create you.
Oh, I love it. Love you, be you, create you. High fives to that. Well done. Yes.
As we digress.
Peace out.